We got a fan in the deep. It's called What Up, Doe? What up, Doe?
What up, Doe? What up, Doe?
Boy, get this money. Would you also get this money? Boy, get this money. Would you get this money? Get this money. Get this money.
You turn that down. Turn it down. What up, though? What up, though? How y'all doing? Y'all already know what it is. This your man Dice Clark, and y'all watching the award-winning podcast.
What up, though? This is Gino, a.k.a. Knowledge, a.k.a. Kawan, a.k.a. Faircon Jr. in the building. What's going on, y'all?
What up, though? What up, though? This is Dirt Diggler, Dirt Dog, a.k.a. Tootie Son. You heard?
What up, though? What up, though? It's your homeboy Ted Skills, and make sure y'all follow my home improvement page. I truly appreciate it.
You already know what it is. And as y'all look to my left and my right, we got two special guests in the building. One is only here for a short moment, and we want to thank him for coming in and spending a little time with us. But we're going to let them. Yes, sir. And to my left,
Booty Chang. Hurt Detroit.
he said hurt.
Hurt Detroit Lions fan. And I just want to say, it amazes me how fast people switch up, right?
Oh, my
I
God.
just want to say this. I'm not going to be here long, so I'm not here for a long time. It's a good time, so let's go back. I'm a frequent watcher of the podcast, right? For almost 2 months straight, he's had on Lions here the whole fucking time.
He
right?
did. He did.
First time we lose,
New York.
this guy, money, beat. And
Pause.
with friends like this, we don't need
Yeah.
enemies.
Really tired.
I walked in. I mean, I'm hurt, right? So, of course, I'm still gonna wear my Lions shit, right? I'm still gonna rep, still gonna.
Man, I don't do it for the team. I'm sorry, Ty. I didn't know, man. I'm sorry. You want a hug?
No,
You'll
too
be
much.
okay?
I'm tired of getting hugs. I'm tired of this.
Hey, man, you want a hug?
I need us to.
Hey, man, you know what, Dice? Pause.
Hold on. I know y'all probably think something wrong with the screen. Y'all think y'all see two Ted Skills. That's actually Dirty and Ted. That's Dirty that look like Ted.
Oh.
He's been going to the Ted seminar school.
Hold on, man.
But it's okay.
Hold on,
Don't worry.
man. Wait, hold on.
Ted, I'm sending some more people to your school.
Right, because what fucked me up just now, right? I don't know who said I just heard the chatter. They said Dirty looks like Ted's stunt double. So just in case somebody's looking for Ted, Dirty gonna
Hey,
take the hit.
hey, did you got me on the mic? You got me on the camera?
I did.
Cut his mic.
Don't do Dirty like that.
Do you got me on?
What we gonna do is 5 minutes editorial.
Okay, well, check this out here. Y'all want to know I'm on the end? Because I'm gonna take my own shits. I'm gonna start my own show. And I'm gonna talk about these niggas. They're gonna put the best talent on the end. That's okay.
Listen, man, as y'all see the background too, we're in a different location. We out at the game room, taking gaming ball in Lower Park Place Mall. But look, we're gonna jump right into it with our special guest because one of them so important. We already know his birthday just passed, so he shut the city down. He got something else coming up. We're gonna let him go first because he got to get out of here. So we want to thank you for joining us and sharing your time with us, Ty. You know what I mean? So share with the people what you got going on. How was your party?
Well, first of all, y'all was there. Did y'all have fun?
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
I was in and out, but I didn't want to leave. But we had to go do the podcast. But
I appreciate you letting me take the mic too for us.
Oh yeah, hey, baby.
I think you like really strong arm and did that.
He
Yeah.
came up there.
all I heard was, "Give me the mic, City Rock."
No, man.
Hold on. You gave him his blessings.
You know, he here, right? He here, right? We in this motherfucker, right? You see us, right?
That ain't what I did. I answered very
I
nice.
make that up.
No,
Wait, you stop me when it don't sound like dirty. Right? All of us in here, so you know,
oh man, that sounds just like no.
I don't like him, but I'm gonna tell you this.
I did. You was there.
True story.
Go ahead, brother.
We up at the DJ booth. Right. He was about to strong arm.
No, I didn't. Oh, hold on, wait. Don't do that, man. I asked time.
And then you said, "Well, Gino, should I go down there and ask Tyler?" I said, "Yes." And tell me if that ain't true.
That ain't true. Number one, I was going.
I'm gonna say this to the part. I'm upstairs, me and Tiz are talking. I just hear I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Tiz, man, go get your man off the mic, dog." I know that ain't dirty on the mic. And you right, Ty, because all I heard was, "We in this motherfucker." Don't in the building. Y'all ain't knowing it is.
Watch this.
Dog.
Super producer, go to the footage. That's.
So it was kind of like, remember that scene of Men's Society when he got shot? He's like, "Girl, we ain't waiting, no, but here you go."
It was not like that.
City Rock was like, "Here you go." Too. He really did shout y'all out. He just said, "What up, Doe Radio?" But I heard Dirt Dog at least 5 times.
No, that's like.
Right, he was promoting himself.
No,
I told y'all he's Bobby Brown of the New on this way out of here.
that's not true.
I'm glad y'all have fun, man.
Yes,
You know,
it was great.
and, we're gonna do it again March 13th for 313 Day.
We did. That's
I'm selling links.
So
And
Free
also,
event, but I'm selling links. You want to go to the event? Holler at your boy.
What'd you say, Ted?
I'm just saying, and if you get invited, you better get there early because
Yes, Lord.
the line be
The
like
line
2,
was
3
out the door.
miles
It
long.
started at
It's crazy.
3:30. The line was up the block.
Yeah.
At 3, even the cold, the women was looking nice. So y'all
Detroit,
was
I'm talking
underdressed.
about,
Y'all was looking nice.
the most beautifulest women in the
Yeah.
city.
Man, where did you get Flavor Flav from?
You know, he know everybody.
you know.
That nigga just popped in.
Well, I told him Dirt Dog was gonna be there. See this guy cheating.
Nigga
I
Flav.
needed y'all. That's what I missed out on. Y'all two talking.
Me and
That would
Flav.
have been a classic conversation.
Oh, yeah.
That's real talk. I would like
So
to
we
talk
can-
with Flav.
Don't do that because Dirty gonna go on tour with it.
Oh,
Leave
man.
us then.
Yeah.
I don't need y'all. I'm with Flav.
I'm one of them though for life, baby.
So Ty, listen, man. What is the secret to making all your parties to be like so successful?
To be honest with you, because we do this thing called invite only. So we call it Invo.
Right.
So it's nothing personal. It's just that we throw certain invites out to people who can not, okay, let's not say who can make an ambiance look good, but we know how we want a party to look. We don't want, and no offense to people that do it, right?
So you like really handpicking these people.
See, I don't want that pressure on me, so I can't. But we have a staff,
Right.
and we strategically say, okay, if it's gonna be at this spot, then this is the kind of look we want. This kind of look we want. Like we don't want people coming there and the club smell like weed. Oh, you know, you want to have people that, most importantly, Ted, that's a good question. Most importantly, that can network.
Yeah.
It's not about being seen at a party. It's about who you see that can help build you, who you see can take you to another level, who you can see. Because a lot of people don't understand, this shit really ain't for me. Because I don't have no fun at these events.
You know?
No, because I'm getting bored when I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So I never really get a chance to sit down and enjoy it.
That's
Because I'm constantly on the go working. But it's a good thing though, because I'm bringing people together
That's
who you
beautiful.
may not see, or may see you on social media, but never had a chance to approach you.
That's beautiful.
And you never know who you can see, who you can link up with, and all that. So yeah, so no, that's really the purpose of doing this, is to bring people together who's really doing something. So like as you see for the draft party, right? You saw politicians in there. You saw future. Matter of fact, no joke. At the NFL draft party, you saw Malik Neighbors, who played for the Giants. You even saw Jaden Daniels. He was at the party. The quarterback who beat us yesterday. He was at my NFL draft party. So with other politicians and other notable figures, things like that. So I just want to bring a new, high, elevated experience. I don't want those parties. I want those experience. So that's why you see people want to come to these things, because you never know. I don't want to sound like Big Meech right now, but you know, if you get there,
Very much sink your teeth.
Well,
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. That one party you had, I ate so much food. You remember
That
that?
was NFL draft.
That was so.
Tez ate everything that came. The food was free. He didn't know, because Tez was like, "How much we gotta pay for this?" They was like, "It's free." He was like, "Well, hold on, let me get hey, call on over here. Let me get one of them." So he was sitting on the side eating everything. He come over there. He said, "Dice, man, the food good as hell. Where the
It
food
was.
come from?"
It was good. Like you're not giving away no BS.
we not.
You
We
giving
not.
away
Salmon.
top notch
Yes.
food.
We're giving away good gifts. We're giving away all that stuff, right?
But you know what, Tez, not to cut you off, but I want to attest to what you said. We had talked about this a couple of days ago. When you said you had these parties for people to be able to network. Truth be told, that's how I met Anthony Thompson. You know, our last guest that we had on the show.
Last week,
you know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Anthony Thompson.
It was through networking at your party.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So there you go. It worked.
And so that's why I want to do that kind of stuff, right? Like I said, I never enjoy, right? And I want to make sure when you come there, you can say, because these are the things that, thank God and blessedly, I experience when I go across the country. When I go to these type of events, when I'm in New York, Chicago, LA, Vegas, when I go to these events, it's just like that. So I want to bring that shit home here so we can experience that shit like that too. And so far, I mean, thank God, you know, it's been all three parties we've done so far has been totally success. And so that way, March 13th is about to be even crazier. And I'm promoting it a whole 2 months ahead of time.
Oh,
So you already know what type of vibe that shit gonna be.
And I got the link already. Want in? I'll let your boy.
I think that's beautiful, man. You know, and I'm gonna give you another flower there. You know what, Dice? He really he enjoys your friendship, and he said your tickets are hotter than Beyonce. You fell out.
He sold out more faster than Beyonce did her concert.
He's a great advocate for you. Now he's not really a great advocate for the Lions today. He doesn't really care about it.
You are for Ted Skills.
Oh, that's
Man.
I'm trying to get it back.
You know what you do. You do a lot. Oh, good.
Because I got a fellow Southwestern high.
Y'all about to,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get that out of here. Oh, you can come back though, because he bought a month or two.
That's
right.
Yes, sir.
What school was live?
Oh man, you can, let me tell you something.
There you go.
Southwest, Southwest, South. Oh,
We're gonna let you know.
basketball game.
Man, yeah. Y'all see my man, the superstar Q is in the building, man. State your name again, how the people can follow you and speak on some of the things. I want to ask you a question about a movie I was trying to explain to a young lady that you was in. I think it was real dope. You did a great job in the storyline behind it. We're going to talk about that, but go ahead and introduce them.
Man, again, my name is Q Sharp. Quentin Sharp, actor, man. Just not on Tubi, man. I'm on Peacock, Amazon, Hulu. You got it's a couple other platforms that I'm on too, but yeah, you can catch me. I've been in over 40 movies.
How many?
40.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been over 40 movies, man. I come from the stage. Stage is my love. Matter of fact, February 14th, I'll be at Northwest Activity Center for Jay McClain's.
Valentine's Day.
I love you and my husband.
That's the name of the play.
Yeah, that's the name of the play, man.
Dirty
February
if you
14th. 2 shows, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Northwest Activity Center.
The name was called what now?
Name of the play? I love you and my
So
husband.
what is it based on?
Just that. That's just pretty much what it is. It's without giving too much away. I play young lady's husband, and she going through something, man, and she ended up meeting this young guy,
Which
and
is
she
you.
started liking him. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
the young guy.
No, she's
I'm the seasoned. I'm the seasoned. I got no season assault on me, but so we going back and forth.
But you know what? I preach 40 movies. Well,
How many you been in?
Well,
He was in one with him.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because, you know, fellow actor. We did a movie together. You got 40 under your belt. But so no, seriously, no. 40, man. How long did it take? When did you start, bro?
I started March 14th, 2010. Stage plays. And I did about 20 stage plays. And then because of COVID, that's when everybody got a chance to sit down and you had to watch movies. And that's when I think Moolah Films broke out with Plug Love or no, Buffed Up, I think it was. And then from that point, you have McGraw Ave, and then everybody, you know, kind of went to that platform. And man, it's just been the independent film game, man. It's been good because it's feeding families, giving people opportunities. You know, you got people that was never messing with the cameras or gaffers or sound men or light men. So you got people from wardrobe to caterers to, you know, and it takes a machine to run the whole thing. You know?
Yeah, and you say that part. I'm gonna have to ask you about the one part in that movie I was talking about. But when you say how you got the team, because also if y'all don't know, Q have a podcast. Did y'all stop that?
Yeah, we coming back this spring, 2025 this spring. Yeah.
Q and she does the wardrobe. Is it on your set now?
You know what? We was just together on Moolah. We just did a film. We was together Wednesday. I shot, and she does the wardrobe styling for them. She's killing it.
She is. I'm so proud of both y'all because y'all don't know Q is a great father. He also have a regular job. He's 9 to 5, believe it or not. Side job. He do the floors if you need your floors done.
Absolutely.
Do you got time to even do that type of stuff?
Man, you know what? I don't know how I do it, to be honest with you. I've been asked that question so many times. I can't even give you the recipe for it. I just don't know.
Those two movies. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, T.
No, those two movies that you mentioned, Plug Love and Buffed Up.
Yeah.
Those are like Detroit classics.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
It's equivalent to like Fridays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Detroit Friday.
Absolutely.
Man, they are dope, man. Everybody in the industry from the D doing their thing. But when you know some people personal, like me and Q grew up together, and to watch him do what he do outside of just not just the movies, you know, I salute you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad you took the time out to get here during your downtime to be on What Up Doe podcast, man. It mean a lot.
Yes, sir.
But the one movie I was trying to share with the people, it was something about the daughter that you didn't know about, and y'all end up sleeping together.
Yeah,
and you didn't know it was your
man.
daughter. What's the name? of that?
And that's called Rod. And,
Right.
that's
y'all gotta watch. Explain that part a little bit to the people. And y'all go tap in on Tubi and check out Rotten. I'm talking about this.
Where you end up sleeping with your daughter.
Yeah, that's
This how dope this
that's
is.
Tanya's
And you know
daughter.
that's crazy that some shit like that realistically can happen.
Yeah.
No, stepdaughter, right?
Shit like that can happen.
Tell me a little bit on it.
Well, that's the shoe lady Tanja Ayers,
Yeah, shout
man.
out to
That's
Shoe
her.
Lady Tanja.
And then Melissa Tarver, man, rest in peace.
in peace,
man.
baby.
She actually told Tanja to cast me for that. You know, so Tanja looked on my my Facebook page, and her brother, rest in peace. He had just passed away, but I had a picture with him. And so when she was surfing through to see how it looked to fit, she saw that picture, and that's what got me the role. And then I had to do the size and audition and everything. But that story is, I was dealing with this lady, and we had lost communication for years. Never knew that she was pregnant. She had a daughter. I ended up meeting this young lady, and it happened to be her. And see, the thing of it was I came back into before that. I came back into her mom's life, and her mother didn't get along.
Right.
So she wanted to get her mother back, and then she came to me, but I didn't know that was my daughter.
So this had to be like what 27, 28 years later. Or
Yeah,
something?
yep, actually, yeah. And so her mother got sick, and then the daughter wanted me to leave her mom to be with her. You know, I'm like, then we found out, and I found out through some paperwork, and then it's just
it's dope. So y'all go check out the one out of the 40 movies that he
Yeah.
did. It's called Rotten. If nothing else, tap in on that tonight so y'all can get the actual footage and see how it went. I was trying to explain that to somebody, but he's been in plenty of where he was the police. You know what I'm saying? I like when you play a cop, though.
Yeah,
You know, to be a hood nigga, see him being in the cop uniform is funny. So
In the Return of the Mac, what did you play?
Man, Return to Mac, I played Clifford, man. I played I was on side of man, I can't think of my man name, but Play the Pimp. I Play the Pimp. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Play
not
the
yourself.
Pimp, man.
His name Clifford.
Pimp named Clifford, man. Yep. Pimp named
I
Clifford.
got a quick question for Ty. The detailing of these jackets, man.
Right.
Like, how involved are you in it? Like, are you like really like, are you putting them together?
I'm there. Just from A to Z. Because what I want to do is
Cause it's hard to get one from Dice, man. Like he put, like I call
buy one
Dice,
right now,
I
baby.
call one for Dice, and it's $1,000 for the fucking
Here you
jacket.
go.
Like,
You want to buy one today, Taz, on camera? You can buy one today. You know what I'm saying? You got your size
like
right here.
the detail in that jacket, like
Right.
you like really.
So what I try to do, I try not to do what everybody else do. So wait till you guys see. In a couple of weeks, we got Black History Month coming, and then I got 313 Day jackets coming. So these things, right? This guy.
I can't wait.
And so these things is when you wear, and I'm not trying to say this to brag because I'm not. I'm being real, right?
I'll say it to brag.
No, I'm not. Right? So, if you guys have ever worn any of my jackets, right? It's a conversation piece. You get stopped. What is this? Where you get this from? Where you do this? Where you do that? So my thing is, I like how a painter, or like with you, right? The way you work is with hammer, nails, drills, saws, all this stuff, right? Me, I do needle and thread. So I'm also in trend what's going on in the industry as well too. We all know metallics are big in the fashion, like Gucci, Bally. Everybody use a lot of metallics now. So now what I do is just bring it over into the sportswear program, and then we just tell the stories like that. That's why it's high elevated, and we don't look for the masses. We just look for the majority. So that's how we do our things a little bit with that.
Yeah, because your jackets is in a lot of movies, concerts, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So I wear one every day of the year. You know what I'm saying? I got so many of them.
How do you feel about that, Dirty?
I mean, once again, you notice that. Watch this, guys. This is what's gonna happen. I want everybody to follow this. Follow the timeline, because when we blow the fuck up, and I do, I branch off and do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the star. Then Dice just listen. I'm gonna say he's gonna switch up. He's gonna go against me one day, guys. Can't stop me. No, I'm not on some real shit.
So wait, so if you're Bobby, who's Ralph?
Pretty boy on there.
He be saying this shit. Go ahead.
What you do? You Ralph. I only hit a note.
Go ahead,
Who's
dog.
Johnny?
Nobody.
Nobody.
They say Johnny.
Johnny lives in Eddie Murphy guest house. Ain't nobody got it.
Who's Mike?
Don't look at me, kid. I like this.
Yeah, who is Mike, man?
I'd rather be Ricky.
You want to be? He was a
Fucking out of
Yeah,
You
You don't want to fuck around and be Ricky.
Right. The one who keep everybody
Mike is
together.
that
Yes.
big guy.
Yeah.
Mike
Bibb was a big bro.
You want to hit a note for the people?
No, Mike Bivens a dope dude.
I can't do no Ralph Chet, man.
See,
I mean,
when I do
Boys
this,
to me.
it'd be the Johnny Gill part that I hit.
Big Mike.
so I do have a question if you don't mind.
Yes.
That's for you. So, as we said earlier, you went to the great Detroit Southwestern High School.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Wilson, Southwest.
Right, because you have to have people like us, right? We West Siders, born and raised. Had to go to Southwestern. What kind of cultural experience was that for you?
Man, you know what? Coming from Southwest, man, that's where I originally come from, man. It's you had multicultural. You had two sides. We come from like my grandfather is Cuban, and that's on my mother's side, and my grandfather on my father's side is Jamaican. You know what I mean? So to come from Southwestern, and then like even before Southwestern, we had to go to Wilson. And going to Wilson, where you had more Latinos over there, it was you just learn so much, and then you get the diversity. But then when I had to go to the West Side, and I went to Bobian, and went to Southwestern.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then I had to getting checked out Southwest. I had to come back to Mumford. So it was good, man. Just learning.
Yeah, slow down right there.
No. Mumford Mustang, come on now. But what I'm just saying is this: I just got a chance to learn. I had one of my closest friends, man. He was in our breakdance group, man. I can't think of his name. I think his name was Roberto. But he was Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? But he was cool. So we got a chance to be at his house, man, and learning their culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was good to learn everything. So just the diversity, you know.
Who had the cutest women?
I used to go, man, listen, let me tell you, man, yeah, you know what they did? Because I'm telling you,
We have
listen, man,
multicultural women.
dog, you don't
I
understand,
know, I'm
man.
agree with that because Muffin has some mutts.
You ain't lying.
I say that.
Hey,
I got some
I love
classics,
Muffin now, but no, and I
Go
get
with you, cute.
No,
Bumper.
not us. We had like 2 to 3 hot ones in the whole high school.
And that was it. Huh?
That was
You don't
it.
understand.
Hold on, wait.
Man.
That was in your era, because in my
Yeah,
era,
y'all
I'm
much
telling you,
better.
You had some of the Puerto Ricans and Mexicans that was in Southwestern, man, that was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm talking about long, beautiful hair and
Yeah,
just
they was at the
cool.
party.
Wow.
Okay, you got to imagine Southwestern. You had Mexican, you had Arabic, you had white, but you had the lowest of the white, but you still had white. You had all kind of things like this. And I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but I'm just acting just because not saying that I do have something get ready to come out as well too.
Yep,
Part
yeah,
of film
I'll
wise.
ask you about that.
But let me ask you a question. In no particular order. In no particular order. If you had a chance to do a movie, you're directing it and you're casting it. Give me 4 women and 4 men that you're gonna bring in together and build your cast around.
Now, is this independent local or this is
Independent from Detroit.
independent from Detroit?
But I want you to think about all their crafts,
Yeah.
their bodies of work.
Yeah.
Don't look at popular.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we get, and no offense, right? But I look at people like you, where I feel you should get more flowers
Yeah.
because of how you do act.
Yeah.
Like if I know you're in it, I know you're gonna act your ass off in
Yeah.
any kind of role that you play.
Man, I appreciate
So that's
that,
why I'm
man.
asking you: 4 women, 4 men.
I've worked with everybody, man. So this answer would not be
And
on
it's not gonna fit
popularity.
nobody.
You no.
I can't put 100 people in the
Exactly. But I definitely, for the women, I definitely put Nunu Thurman.
Okay.
That's my sister, man.
yeah,
She
she
is
dope.
man, she's so dope, man.
She was at the party too.
Yeah, yep. I seen her for a hot second, man. I would put Deborah Lane Spencer.
Okay.
Deb is out cold, man. Ebony Tate.
Oh,
And my last, I probably will put maybe somebody that's up and coming. That's I just, you know what, Marietta Ellie.
Okay.
I'm not saying she's up and coming though. She's been here like I was in her first play and was able to kind of like give her direction. And from seeing that all the way to what she's doing now, she's been at Dennis Reed, she's been in Moonlight, she's been killing it. So that would be my what's that, 4 or 5?
Yeah, that was 4.
That was 4. And you want a 5?
No,
Oh, 4?
Go ahead, give me 5. You want to give me 5? Because I feel like you don't want to leave nobody out.
Oh man, I'm leaving so many people out, man.
No, and this is
Yeah,
this is
and
not to say nobody is better than nobody. I'm saying.
I would say Elizabeth Fox.
Okay.
Yeah, she out cold.
So how you
man.
do what you prove?
The fellas, man. Oh man, you got man, King Wesley. That's my brother
yeah,
right there.
okay.
Man.
Shout out to him.
You got King Wesley, man. My man Rob Q Jackson. I got my young brothers, man. Denzel, 2 L's.
He cold.
He cold, man. Of course, I'm gonna go with some vets. I would say Diesel, man. Camaro, that's my he cold, man. And then is that 4?
No,
That's
yeah,
4.
four.
That's
But look where you got 5 girls.
And you know what? Just because he's different and he's comical and he uses his face, my man Deuce.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Oh, I love to.
Not dirty, but deuce.
Well, I'm sorry, because I was thinking. I know, I heard that. I was thinking.
Oh, really?
If we did 6, it could be you. Could be me. You know?
Okay. As an executive producer,
Yeah.
I'm about to start season 2 of Southwest High.
Oh,
Okay.
So I got a room for you. This
Here we
is
go.
on,
You're
this
gonna
is
be
on the spot. On the spot casting right now
Yes,
for Dirt.
yeah.
Oh shit.
You are a concerned parent that your son, not saying like that, but your son here,
So this is what now?
because I want this is on the spot casting.
Yeah.
So I want you to look at Tez like he's in high school.
Yeah.
He's fucking up and he got caught with some dope. And not even that. He's on the board of Honor Society. Everything that you couldn't do, he's about to do it right now. I'm the principal, right? Now I'm about to talk to you. Tell me how you can handle it. You ready?
Wait a minute. So he's fucking up,
He's
but
fucking
he's
up.
still doing good though.
He's on the honor side, but he's
Okay.
fucking up. He fucked up by having he brought dope and guns to school.
Okay.
Because he's
Sound
still
like
trying to
that's
live
for real though.
because he's trying to live a double lifestyle.
Okay.
But you know he ain't no thug.
Okay.
So he's trying to.
So I'm talking to him.
But I'm the principal telling you, I give you all this information, and I'll be like, okay, sir, I'm about to leave out, have a conversation with your son, come up with a conclusion, because at this time in time, we're about to kick him out of school.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Son.
Are you really this calm, though? See, that's cut.
Yeah. I didn't want to go crazy like I can't.
Why not?
No, I want you to go get it. You gotta be you.
BB.
Be you.
Got it. Action. Do it.
Ready?
Police on that upset.
Yeah.
Because right now, this is it. Like, this is the final straw. Like, what the fuck? I don't get ready to call the police on your son, and he about to throw all this shit away.
There it is.
You ready?
Go.
Action.
Man, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Bro, do you see this motherfucker about to call the police, bro? I didn't fucked around and fucked up. And you fucking up the family. You the only shot we got, bro. Listen to me, bro. I'm not trying to be bullshitting, dog, and I'm being 100 with you. You go to jail, you on your own, nigga.
Pops, let me ask you a question.
Man, fuck them questions, dog. Just think about to call the police.
Pops, just please listen to me. Hear me
No,
out.
you
real
is
quick.
really on some bullshit, man.
Just hear me out real quick. How
You ain't
much?
got nothing to say, bro.
How much do you make a year?
Man, listen, dang, that's what the
How much do you make a year, Pops?
Listen to what I'm saying. You know what we doing right now? You're fucking up because you sitting up here trying to judge me about working. Nigga, you gonna be like me. If you do not stop what you're doing,
Pops,
you
I
gonna be
got
like
10
me.
bricks in this bag, and I'm getting $300,000.
And you know what-
you make $50,000 a year. You can't buy nothing for me.
Let me tell you, you want to be big beach motherfucker? You gonna get 30 years too with them 10 bricks. You fuck it up, boy. Now you know what? I know I'm a janitor. See, you don't respect that. You ain't never respect what the fuck I've been doing. But I ain't go to jail, nigga.
I don't want to grow up and be a janitor, Pops.
You gonna owe it. You know what? You ain't gonna grow up, son. Your dumb ass gonna end up in jail or dead. Do you know what I'm saying? The one thing you should be able to respect about me is I took care of the family. Your mama is still there, but you gonna break your mama heart when your stupid ass end up in jail or she get the phone call that you dead.
Well, working and going to school, what did it get you? You a janitor, Pops.
It got
I don't
me.
want to be a janitor.
You know what it got me? It got me your mother, your sister, and you. And we still here, man. We still here, son.
Hey, Ted, you in there still talking to your pops? You gotta go.
I got that. I got them 10 bricks. I'm about to be out.
Son, listen to me, man. And I'm serious with you, man. You gotta understand one thing. You trying to live instant, man. You trying to live an instant life and it can be over instantly. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, man? Don't let the flash and the cash and these little fast ass bitches, man, fuck you up, man. You want longevity, son. You right now, you at a precipice. You can either go right or go left. And if you go left, son, your life is gonna be fucked up.
Let me tell you this. See how you know when you start off high,
Yep.
you have no place to go, and you guys just yelling at each other. But when you came down, you were more serious, and it heard you more than you yelling.
Yeah.
Because when you talking like that, you listen. He's listening to listen, not listen to respond.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what I
that's
want
how
to hear.
people when they think you can get your point across from yelling, nah, you don't have to yell. You can be stern and be mean. Just think about, your father or somebody's father who was he wasn't loud, he was calm, and when he said what he said it with a stern face, and you listen to him. He ain't have to yell.
Ty, what do you
Man, y'all did great, though.
Hey, look, on camera.
Yeah.
Do we get the job? You put me on the spot. You I did? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Y'all did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was on the I'm wearing black next week with me. Dressing like
See that, Taz? We're trying to great. You like that guy? Thank you, man.
All jokes aside, like,
Yeah, that was good though.
yeah, I don't want to be a gentleman.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like, did they practice this?
Yeah.
So this is my last question for you.
Okay.
How do you mentally prepare for your role, and how do you know when to accept a role that benefits you, not as far as the money,
Yeah.
but benefits you as you and further your career that complements your acting skills?
Yeah.
Because I know you get scripts thrown at you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you be like, you know what? I can see myself being this person
Mm-hmm.
for growth, not just for some bullshit to say, hey, I did another movie.
When I first started, man, I was doing every role because I wanted to get my name out there in the film industry. I want to get my name out there. But now I'm at a level where I have turned down lead role. I've turned down many roles because you don't want to get typecast. You know, some roles that you do over, you just get better at. Like I played police officer, chief so many times, but I'm getting better at it. So it's just levels to it, man. And then when you get your script, how I break it down, man, I just go into sections. Like if you have, I might be in maybe 10 scenes. I just take a scene a day and just study it. And sometimes I used to get discouraged or when I see big paragraphs, big monologues, like, oh my God. But you just break it down in threes. You break it down in intro, middle, and an outro. You know, and you just keep repeating it. Keep repeating. I mean, you have it in your headphone, your earbuds, you record yourself. They got an app called Record Me. And what you can do is just go on there and you can record everything. And then you can pause what you say. And then when you play it back, they'll have it broke down and have different inflections and everything like somebody else reading it. And then you can go in with your script and what you're saying. So that helps me. That really helped me.
That's dope. How long does it take you to decompress from the role that you play?
You know what? The role I just played, man, I played the story of Robert Murphy. And that's a Mumford alumni. Yeah. And
Wait, he Mumford on what side? Mumford from
I think Robert came out in 91.
Yeah.
91,
Exactly.
yeah.
He wants to stop us.
And Dennis Reed and Sonya and them, they picked me to play him, and was so good because we're friends. I know him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had to. This is the first time I said I really understand acting. Out of all the roles I've done, I had to strip myself of who I am and shave my beard all the way up. And see, acting is about being comfortable, being uncomfortable. You know, it's not about you. It's not about you as the person. It's you as a character. So when I had to shave my beard off, man, I was so uncomfortable as being cute. But as being Rob Murphy, I was comfortable. And doing that, it made my acting stand out. Not just because it's easy to play me,
Right.
but I had to play him and bring that story to him. And he was emotional. And when he, at the end of it, he was emotional, saying you did a great job. That's when I knew my acting is getting better. You know what I mean?
At least you didn't have to shave your head because both of y'all bald.
Yeah.
That worked out great. Y'all both light skinned.
Yeah.
But when do that come out?
You know what? They're in editing now, man. They got to go to editing. They got to go to coloring. They got to go to sound. So I'm thinking about maybe March or April.
So when
It
did
should come out April 13th.
what did you play like when you did it? Because this was like an autobiography, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So did you do the him as a child or teenager?
Well, no, you had Lil Blade, Blade Icewood's son.
Yeah.
He played. When I tell you, the casting, Sonya and Dennis and them, man, they did an absolutely wonderful job in casting. And Rob Murphy was a part of picking the cast too.
Okay.
I mean, Blade, his younger self when Rob had a goatee and everything, because Rob don't have any facial hair. Man, it looked just like it. And then I came in, and it's not spot on, but it's enough to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think they
So
picked a
look,
good
yeah.
What advice do you have for someone that want to start, acting and want to get off in the business? What advice do you have? What route they can take?
Classes, being an extra. So people think that being an extra is not. See, you have people that say this all the time, put me in a movie. But man, we'd be on set sometime 19, 20 hours. You understand what I'm saying? We have to miss work. I almost got fired for doing this. This is something that's in me. Like, I really love this, man. And I can do this and not have no other job. But just by the grace of God, I'm able to do both. But if you're really serious about it, man, take classes, be an extra. Because you can't have a church scene without people you can't have a club scene without people in the club and so on. So then you might have people that don't show up for extras, right? But then the next person that's there, they're there, they're ready. They may get a speaking role. So you just want to be on time. You want to be directable. You want to be, and I've seen people lose roles because they're going back and forth with the director. Just sit there and be humble, man, and just learn the game because it's there for you. I mean.
Well, I have a question.
Actor.
Yes. If you're, let's just say you say classes. If you're already like Denzel, you know what I'm saying? That quality, the extra thing, that's cute for those lame people. You know how we do. Let's talk here for a minute. Come on, man. That sure thing is not for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like leading roles. You know what I'm saying? So now when you become a leading actor, do you feel like, because I see like, you know what's crazy is the rappers.
Yeah.
Like Ice Cube, you know, they start off like lead roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it possible? Do y'all believe? And I'm gonna ask this too. Do y'all believe that some people just natural, or the rappers that's doing it, like Master P when he came out? You know what I'm saying? It seems like some people just are naturally charismatic and can project themselves in a certain way, or are the rappers just known and that's why they're able to do movies and shit?
I think the rappers come with an advantage already because they're already entertaining.
Okay.
And I think that the roles that they had adapt to their form of entertainment.
Yeah.
So we're not saying Master P had drama movies. He had movies that he can relate to that he rapped about. So it was easy for him to transition that. Just like Ice Cube, it was easy for him to transform into
Doughboy.
because he was rapping about this stuff. And so all it did, it just became that, right? Then you take a person like Ice-T. When you came to New Jack City, something he rapped about. Then later on,
Well, what about Tupac? It seemed like he was.
no,
yeah.
I'm about to say that.
Okay.
Later on, you had people like Tupac, Will Smith, LL Cool J, all these guys that already came from some form of entertainment anyway. So it was easy for a person like Tupac. Tupac, you can't really put in that category.
Yeah.
He went to an art school.
Absolutely.
So he learned this already.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So more, you say more like a LL Cool J,
Yeah.
like a Will Smith. Okay. So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was good for Will Smith because he bubblegum pop rap. He rapped. He actually rapped himself with his songs into that role. Same thing like with LL. LL was a heartthrob, so he already had an advantage with that too. So I would say it's not like we went and got. No disrespect, we're not having Jeezy become a lead actor in a superhero movie.
Okay.
Like he couldn't be the new Captain America.
Hell no, he can't. I'm the only one gonna play Captain America.
So Ty, let me ask you something. I want you to name all of us and what type of characters we would be in the movie.
Here we go.
Because you named, like you said, Jeezy couldn't do this, and Tupac could do this. I want you to name all of us and what, like, would be our roles in movies.
To be honest, okay.
Hold on, let me take a shot because he know me. I know what role I'm in.
Let's do it like this, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna compare you to an actor that I would say.
Okay.
I can see you as a Terrence Howard type person.
That's good.
I'm not being real. Where it's comedy, but you can get serious because your acting display just now, what you just did was A1.
I appreciate it.
Tez, to be honest with you, would be more of a Morris Chestnut type person.
Yeah.
Because he has that crossover appeal where ladies love him. Yeah. He's the Pied Piper, right?
Name by team.
He reel him
All
in.
single guys, right? I would be scared to death to find somebody to show them a picture like, do you know this man? Because he cooks, he does all that, right? He don't do that because he ain't got shit else to do. Right. So that's the way that's his Pied Piper. That's his own. I've seen dinners over at his house, and there's nothing but 18 women over there. And he don't call y'all, right? Because,
He likes a single gangbang. That's right.
okay.
No, dice.
Okay,
go ahead.
Dice Cube. You with Dice Cube.
I actually see you as a Lorenz Tate type person, right?
Okay.
Where you have that side where you can be scurvy and all that, but all you want is love. All you want is a rib.
All I want is peace.
That's all you want is a rib. That's
Right.
right.
Several ribs.
Q, it's hard to box Q because I didn't see them do every kind of role.
Yes.
Yeah.
Q is, I can see Q being a captain, a lieutenant, anything that got something to do with law authority, a fed, and all that. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Is that right?
That right there, I see Q as being that type of person.
Okay. You got Dice Cube.
So now we gonna go to commercial. First time, what up, though? commercial break.
And you know what? Y'all kid about that, right? Yeah. But it will be cute for Dice. Because you could put him in a real fucked up situation, but you could put him in a caring situation too, like "Are we there yet?" type thing.
Yeah.
Where he cares about kids, he cares about everything else like that. So yeah, that's how I would look at all y'all like that.
That's real.
And I hope that
That's real tough.
Take that.
So since I asked the question, now I gotta give my answer on you.
Okay.
I will see you playing a kingpin.
Oh,
Yeah, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. And I say that because I would give you the role of the kingpin of Spider-Man. I give you that role,
okay.
and it's because you carry you carry the type of character that says the kingpin. He did take care of his people, even though he was ruthless. It was like, don't play with me, and I don't play about my money. And that's it. I can see you playing that role.
You wouldn't even know if I
Wouldn't even know it.
The kingpin was low. You got to remember this. Didn't nobody know who the kingpin was for a long time.
Because they ain't watched that. They was at home watching Rotten on Tubi.
Ah,
So they didn't get a chance to watch Rotten. But listen, man, I need you to name. Just give us 4 or 5 movies tonight for our viewers to watch. And while he picked these movies out, I need y'all to write them down, watch them tonight. That do help support this young man and all the other actors and actresses. And we do this for a reason. What Up Doe Podtalk podcast is to uplift our community and help our people.
One thing.
Yes, sir.
You have to say now. You have to say this. Y'all guys got to say this. You just can't say "What Up Doe" podcast. What you got to say from now on out?
What's that?
The award-winning
It's real.
"What Up Doe" podcast.
absolutely.
That's right.
Because that's something I had to get used to, right?
Man, Emmy winning.
Well, people
Yeah.
say,
Emmy.
yeah, people say Emmy
Yeah.
award-winning. Time out.
Emmy won.
I'm
Yeah.
just tired.
Yeah.
So keep putting emphasis on that because y'all worked hard for this.
Yeah.
And it ain't one of those. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Don't say it.
It ain't one of those made up awards where people say, "Hey, guess what? You're the king of 7 Mile." People break their neck to try to get.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme award type shit where they try to get you to vote and things like that. This is a resume builder for you guys, right? Because it's from an iconic broadcast
Yes.
icon already here, John Mason.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in order to have that man's name on the award that y'all get, it's so symbolic. So you
And
have
the
to
first.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First. Yeah. So, and shout out to John Mason, 105.9. Check them out Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Star and Showtime.
So let me get this straight for the party. My bad, Dice. So the party that's coming up, 313. We got food in that motherfucker. we got drink.
Sponsored by Remy Martin.
Same layout.
Same layout because we're going back
Yeah.
to where the NFL draft party.
What a food was.
I'm not doing shit until
Now, once again, what is your show?
The award-winning.
There you go.
What Up Dope
There you go.
Podtalk
Real
There
podcast.
you go.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
sir.
him. I want to give a shout out to him, and I want y'all to know tomorrow he hosting the class. Shout out to my man Miles Dixon from Podcasting. Much love and respect with the Oscars, how we was able to win this. And the class tomorrow is still some openings to learn how to broadcast. Real quick, what's the time? Do you got it? 6 to 8 is. Oh, Carmen already put it in the comments. Thank you, Carmen. I appreciate
Carmen is
it.
great.
And that's Carmen Evans in the comments. You already know who she is. Detroit Table Talk every Saturday, 5 p.m. 6:30. Gotcha.
so the dirty get the roll.
He got it. He got it. Y'all both though. Y'all both got it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all did. We
It's
gonna talk about
hard.
that.
That's
That
tough.
right there, no bullshit. That right.
Yeah.
It had like, damn.
Had a
Dad, I
feeling
don't
to
want
it,
to be a
man.
janitor. He's like, well, listen here. You know, you.
Yeah.
But Tez, I'm not gonna lie. When you came in, that really caught all of us because I didn't expect you to say
No, me
nothing.
neither.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
when y'all did that in sync without even
Yeah.
practicing.
This is
it,
because I argue with him on the
I
phone.
know y'all ain't playing.
Hey, listen, man.
Improv.
You can't be
Improv
doing
is
shit
hard
like
to do.
that.
Man. Like everybody can't do improv.
I was like, whoa, this shit. Wait, cut.
Hey,
A
Doc,
little too deep. 'cause
shout
y'all
out
know a little too
to Entertainment University with Anthony.
Go ahead.
We also want to give a salute and shout out to Anthony
Yes.
E. Thompson. You know, he got another class that we want y'all to take part of, and that's for his entertainment university. So make sure y'all go on. Is that on Instagram? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
on-
find him on Instagram.
Yeah, you can follow him on Instagram. That's Anthony E. Thompson,
The second.
the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta put that on there. And he was on the reality show Detroit.
Yeah.
Love and Marriage
Married
Detroit.
Couple, I don't know.
Love and Marriage Detroit.
Yeah, so make sure y'all follow him. Shout out, he was on our podcast, award-winning podcast last week.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
So I want to say one thing, right? Because this is an exercise that some people have taught me to do, right? And just on spontaneous type. So, and the next time I'm on, I'm gonna ask you all these things again, right? And in no particular order. And you have to answer it honestly. Okay? And it's okay if y'all have the same answers. Give me 2 things you're grateful for right here, right now. Go.
My parents,
That's one.
this show.
The show. And why are you grateful for the show?
The show to me, man, is therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? I suffer from depression, and the show has given me an outlet to. I hope other men listen, and it's not, and we become not scared to come out and talk about our emotions and depression and mental health. You know what I'm saying? So when I come here, these fine gentlemen allow me to come on the show and be able to. I want to reach people. I want to reach men, man, who's scared to say, "Hey, man, I'm sad," or "I'm depressed," and you know, I might cry or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never going to be the one to laugh at that. You know what I'm saying? So this is an outlet for me to be able to reach. Maybe somebody's listening and they say, "Man, damn, Dirty, I can relate to that," and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And the toughest thing about depression, I'll say this too, is that you could be going through something and you don't even know you're going through it. You can't explain it.
Okay.
You just know I don't feel good.
That's right.
2 things.
That's
you're
right.
grateful
I mean, I'm thankful and grateful that God blessed me with a skill and a talent. Because throughout life, I mean, I done lost a lot of shit in life.
for. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing you can't lose, when God bless you with a skill set and an ability, you can always lean on that forever. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna feed you. And 2, I mean, our podcast, you know what I'm saying? Coming here, a lot of times, you might, like Dirty said, you might leave the house depressed. You might not be feeling your best, but I don't know, it's just something about the guys, man. When you get here, it lifts you up and make you feel great.
2 things.
Okay,
No
so
particular order. Just say.
yeah, first and foremost, I'm grateful to be alive this moment, this day, and to be able to give the Most High God, you know, His praises by being on this podcast, being with my brothers, to be able, like Dirty said and like Ted said, you know, in a similar type of aspect, on being able to reach out and help others, being able to be alive to. For this to be therapeutic to others, not just for myself, but for others too, to be able to get our point across on being able to talk to some of our brothers and have them call in and talk back to us about what's going on in their lives. To be able to know you guys, you know, just living in the moment and the Most High God allowing me to live in this moment and do these things. Because every day and every moment that I wake up, every day that I wake up, you know, that's the first thing I do is I give Him all praises to be able to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be really, really honest. Like 2 things. First of all, my girls got 3 beautiful daughters. And the reason I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna piggyback off of you and depression, stuff like that, anxiety. And I talked on our podcast, Sheila and I, we talked about divorce. I went through a tough divorce, man. And it took me a minute to take accountability for the things that I did and the things that I didn't do. And when I did that on our show, I had grown men calling me, inbox crying, breaking down. We crying on the phone together. Like, I don't even know these dudes. Right. But they felt they needed an outlet. And sometimes it take a person to step out and talk about something that the next person is going through for them to feel that they have an outlet to talk. And so when I did that, man, I had so many men calling me, man, just like, dude, thank you so much for talking about, you know what I'm saying, your imperfections. You know what I mean? And so I'm just thankful that I'm in a place now that I took accountability for it, and that I can step back out, man, and just hold my head up and just live again and just see myself.
That's dope, man.
Two things.
One is to be living. I thank God for that, and just be in my right mind to be able to make connections and do stuff like this. You know, to have the ability for people to look at me and say, "Damn, this is a good guy. He helped me because of what I did." Like, I could honestly say, you know, what Dirty was going through when he reached out to me. He was a guest at first. He came to me and said, "Listen, bro, I love what y'all doing. I need to be on the show with y'all." And I was like, "Man, no, I got to talk to the fellas. You ain't coming on here with us, man. You be acting wild." He said, "No, Dice." And he opened up to me. And I went to them. I said, "Hey, man, Dirty got to be on the show with us." So to be able to be that person to connect a lot of people, and say, I thank God for that. I'm grateful for that ability to just make connection and have friends to come to me and use me to be able to get the help they need in any kind of form.
Right. That's just one. What's up? You trying to get out of it? He has to one long ass. That's that Mumford shit.
You want to with this? No, man, I'm just grateful to be in my right mind.
Would you say it's the podcast?
Yeah, I would, man, because they called my sister. Shout out to Rhea, Robert Rio, every Monday 6 to 7 on Podcasted. But she called me the Quincy Jones of podcast. And for those who don't know, I mentioned earlier about Q and She. I started with them. They used to do they started their show in my boutique. The first show episode in behind.
So you took his idea, and that's how what
No, I never started mine on my own. People always came to me, but I run with it when she first said it, because God gave me the ability, and thank God for super producer Rico with the prices, shit, for real, and just the connections on all the people I'm connected to help them who reach out to me to do this podcast. But I think anybody who's doing a podcast, like I wrestle with the fellas that we are different. For one, we are an award-winning podcast. Absolutely. But we want to stand off and be different than your average podcast. We don't edit nothing. We shoot live. We might say an hour. Look, we over our time. We just give you some of everything. So I thank God. Yeah, we go get paid more. He with us. We go ride with us. But this podcast, even for myself, I love coming to be with these guys. We all make each other laugh. We be having each other back. But as soon as we leave, we gonna argue. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool, because we build all that up all week, and then right before the podcast, we forgot about everything we was arguing about. We just come together and just keep us together.
So let me say this. So out of a quick evaluation, right? I'm not therapist, because I'm still learning on the fly as well too. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from depression. Like, a lot of people may look at you and say, "Hey, you got it all," but shit, some days I barely got it all together. The one thing that y'all said, and it's a testimony. That's the reason why every so often you got to practice these exercises, right?
Yeah.
The one thing y'all had in common, that y'all grateful for this. So that's why this is an award-winning podcast. Absolutely. Because you don't look at it as, "Hey man, I gotta go do this right quick." Because like you said, for at least an hour a day, for at least an hour a week, you know you got some type of sanity. For an hour a week, you know you're going to be able to talk about everything you want to talk about, and you're doing it amongst people that you really genuinely love. That's right. You know, the arguing thing, the brothers thing, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, you can't tell me if this man don't stand here and start crying, we ain't going to figure out what's wrong with him. We ain't going to leave till it's gone.
That's right. He cried on a few shows, too.
No, that's the one thing.
It was just last week. It was just last week. He was crying. I said, "Man, listen." I said, "We fucking gangsters, bro. All the times that you want to keep doing, bro. Don't do that shit on the show. Do that shit."
Hey, I'm rolling with what you saying,
You know, I can't schedule shows for y'all, but I want to come back and dig deeper into that shit, because a lot of people don't know, man.
They don't know, bro.
And every one of us is fighting a battle that we don't talk about. Like, you know, and when you know, it's days you don't feel good and you can't explain why you don't feel good. You think I want to feel like how I feel? No, I gotta fight through this shit.
That's real
I gotta keep
tough.
going, especially now this is the killer part, especially when you're Superman. Especially when you're the Nets. Absolutely. When you're the octopus for so many people.
That's right.
And you see them going through that, and you absorb they shit. That's why you got to be careful who you put around you.
No.
Because sometimes their aura stick on you harder than cologne.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So these are the things. So I just want to touch on that. Give you that exercise every now and
Hey,
then.
man, Ty, you ain't gonna come on here and have us all crying at the same time. This is what I'm saying. This is the reason why y'all gotta be. This is why everybody come to your party, man. The type of person you are, man. Your knowledge and your common sense and the way you break down things down and bring it together, it makes a lot of sense.
And I'm glad you said that. Ty, could you please explain to these people, I don't have the hookup to get them in the party. You know what I'm saying? Would you please let these people know?
I got the link.
I feel bad sometimes because I just send it to y'all, but I like, no, send that shit to me.
No, he want control. He want control.
Boy, that
But I told Dirk, I said,
Dog, this
Dirk, we
thing,
gonna get
man.
in regardless. You know what I'm saying? That dice control and shit, don't worry about that. Dice is just a control freak. You know?
Yeah. Narcissistic.
I get it first. You know what I'm saying? Don't send that shit to 10. You know what I'm saying?
Because they gonna rub it in my face, bro. So, man. To me already.
You know what I'm saying?
Then he told Plug, I gotta go through him because them his man.
But you started that shit. You started. Well, come on, we ain't gonna do that. But whatever. Come
No,
on.
we love each other. We
No,
got
yeah,
each other.
yeah.
Look, this is my plug. I'm gonna have a link for the 313. Listen, don't call me trying to get. I swear to God, I get this all day, every day. People call, text, inbox. Man, you know Ty Hopkins? Like, you know I know. Wow, what's up?
Right.
Man, can you hook me up with him and tell him? I be like, no, because Ty already told me. Guys, I'm there. Obama tell you, call. I'm not doing it.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? Because what he always say, one of his slogans is, y'all see Ty now, and y'all see them wins, but y'all don't see the 1,000 losses he had. Where were y'all at when he was going through the losses? You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he won and shining and looking good to y'all, see, because he's so humble, but everybody else look at him like, man, he a superstar, man, he's so known. And I'm like, yeah, but y'all don't even know him personally. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't there, like he said, how men live on this status going through anxiety or depression, and he still trying to help the world. You know what I'm saying? At his own birthday party, his words were, it wasn't for me. He's still looking out for everybody else for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I love you, man. Like, you my man, it's been my brother for life. Look at you. Yeah, but see,
And one thing that they don't understand that it takes, they don't see the hard work when it comes to successful.
They don't.
People become successful. And there's been something that's been through the spirit that's been going on the last couple of weeks for me. I've been seeing and hearing, like y'all just said, all types of posts and people talking about it, to where it doesn't take immediate gratification to win. It don't take immediate gratification to be successful. It takes at least 3 to 5 years for people to actually see that actual success. And that's what y'all see, because we have to go through this stuff.
Yeah.
And we go through it, like he said, we be arguing it sometimes, and then sometimes we'll just be loving and hugging each other. Pause. But you know, it takes a minute, you know what I'm saying, for a business or whatever you have going on. It takes years to build relationships, to build networks, to build success. And people don't see that.
So are you trying to say to make me feel better about the Lions losing? Like, don't worry about this shit.
Yeah, because we talked about that too. And we
Fuck that. I need it now.
so wait, hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on, Q, because me and Ty was talking about this earlier, but we was talking about how we want the Lions to have this this immediate win. Yeah, we felt this loss and everything, but guess what? It took the Pistons, and I'm talking about the bad boys. It took them a couple of years to get over beating Boston. So when we finally beat Boston a couple of times, for the first time, that's when we got to LA, and then we lost to LA the first time.
That was a bad call.
And it was a bad call. But guess what? We still had to get back there. So it might take.
So listen, because I know we about to end this show quick, and y'all done, saluted and celebrated the West Side about y'all high school, but I want to give a shout out to my high school. And, we got a special person in the audience that I would like to thank for coming out, Tracy Henderson, Purge and Doe Boys. Listen.
Doe Boys,
Hey, Diner.
Yeah, it's some ballers come out of Persian, man, for sure.
You see how our girls, but We had beautiful
No,
women.
the Doe girls was nice over there.
I'll be coming on. I'll be trying to come on the east side.
No,
I'm trying to
I've been
snatch
on
y'all
this a
chick.
lot, a
You know,
whole lot.
What you doing on the east side, bro?
So you're
Trying
on
to
the
get my
east.
dough.
Hey, can I give a salute to you?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to give you flowers, you know what I'm saying? So my uncle here, Dice Cube, you know what I'm saying? He got an award for
Oh, yeah.
voluntary
Oh
service.
yeah.
Yeah, see,
Presidential.
Yeah.
Where did the award come from? The city of Detroit.
see.
No,
Yeah,
I thought it was a
Come on, man.
presidential
It
award.
is.
Yeah.
It
Come on.
is, man.
Come
No,
on.
No, that's dope, man. I was in tears yesterday. I got
gonna
the
cry
email.
today?
No, I'm gonna cry on the 31st. But it was beautiful to get because I'm always whining and crying about how people don't. I ain't gonna say notice you or you do so much, but a lot of people don't step up. But for some people, I don't even know to recognize what I do for the community.
Yeah.
To receive, that's the highest award you can receive as a community activist. So it's getting presented on the 31st of January. I'm gonna post the link.
Man, that's
I
big.
feel good, man.
That's big, man.
So I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's big.
Yeah.
Oh, can I
forgot all
post it?
about that.
I can post that.
Yeah, you can post
All
it.
right.
Yeah. So finally, I felt good about getting some recognition
Yeah.
about what I do in the community. And I always say this: I don't like Ty. He preaches like, man, don't worry about what other people think. Just do what you're gonna do from the heart. I do that, but I'm real passionate about what I do, and I just want more people involved because I feel like we can do more. The more of us together, like with by myself, I can't help just me, but with us together, we help each other.
So you need Bobby.
Yeah, I need him. Bobby, you can't leave, man.
Damn that!
No, we need each other, but yeah, man, I thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
And super producer, man, we love you, man. Always putting up with our shit, staying over. Ty said you over there wrapping your shit up ready. But we thank you, man. But Q, we want you before you go, man,
Okay.
because I really want these people to support you. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
the what you got coming up next when it's
Okay.
coming out, but give them something to watch tonight. Several.
Okay.
So make sure can we post this? If my sister Rhea watching, she'll post, but Carmen here, she'll post.
Got
Rotten with the one.
Okay. Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
watch
That's the
that
one.
one. Y'all gonna see how this man act. Like real talk. He is, like you said, been in 40 movies, but
Yeah.
share with them.
Let me say this before I get to that real quick, man. I am a Southwest Liddesdale original hoe rider. Let me say that. Let me say that. Rollercade, I worked at Rollercade. I first breakdanced at Rollercade. They got my picture still there. You understand?
Oh,
My
wait.
old man worked at Rollercade. I used to get in free, never pay still. But I am also, man, listen.
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
gonna say
We
this,
had
and I'm
wheels.
also at West Side Mumford Mustang. I'm gonna give props to both. I went to Wilson, went to Bovian, went to Southwest, back to Mumford. I just want to put that out there.
All
You
right.
get what I'm saying?
Oh, you got
Mama stayed
You got
on Rose
Bovian
Line
out
and
there too.
7 Mile.
The Bulldogs.
Man, Bovian,
The
man, come on, now.
Bulldogs.
So I'll say that now. Let me get that out of the way.
Look at that.
But you can check out, man. Rotten is I still get notarized for Rotten, man. But my latest projects, like this past January, haven't gone. I'm in 5 different projects. I got to shoot tomorrow. But you can check me out in The Dirty D. I play a doctor. That's a series. The Strangers in Our House by Renika McQueen. I play a pastor. You got McGraw Ave H Block. I play OG Day. That's a series. You can check out. Man, you got Family Divided. That's a movie that don't have no drugs, no sex, no anything. That's a family movie, so you can get your kids and you can watch that. You can catch me in Third Degree. You can catch me in Power and Money. You can catch me in Street Legal 2, Episode 5, man. Dennis Reed, man. You can catch me, man. It's so much.
It is.
It's so much,
I'm
man.
proud of you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah,
So
man.
I think-
Oh, Scripts. I'm sorry, Scripts. Beezy. Scripts, man. Scripts is a series also.
Dice, you didn't forget, man. We gotta let Dirty end
no,
this
we
show.
did forget.
Okay. You know, because he'll be crying if you don't. Trust me, he won't let this man. Because he done wrote it out, bro.
Yeah. Now listen, serious. For those who don't know, if you just tapped in, please push that share button. Go to YouTube. We need everybody to pull their phones out. If you're watching, go to YouTube and subscribe to us. What up, Doe? W.U.D. That's a way of supporting us. If nothing else, just do that.
Right.
But if you first time watching this, at the end of the show, we allowed Dirty, which has been great the last couple episodes. He do the last 5 minutes of his dirty editorial, his dirty talk. right? And it's dope to me now, and I look forward to it now. But, y'all have to pay attention. Please don't call while he's on because he gets upset because we want to get this word out. No good. You was really rapping your shit?
Hey man, when it's flowing like this, man.
No cause for his time.
Well, you had to.
Yeah. And this shit is I want y'all to know this shit is super. This shit is super serious because he done took the shades off and everything. So this shit right here about to be deep. Whatever.
Sit here.
Hold on, Ted's the dirty.
Huh?
Let's say it again.
Man, no, listen, I'm from one podcaster to another, man. This is needed. This is needed. It's therapeutic, like he said, man. Just to be up here with you guys, man. Be up here with Tom Hopkins, man. Tom Hopkins is in the pinnacle of the city, the state, just worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So just be sitting here, man, to be invited. So those invites, man, when you're chosen to be at your event, that's something special. Because I've been throwing parties for years, so it's not just like you say. It's not about you. You don't know who going through what when they come to your party, and just for that 4 hours or 5 hours, you're giving them a light from what they've been going through. You understand what I'm saying? So really, you a therapist, and I love it, man. I love it because to have these men here, man, together, you know, man, just kicking it, and having a good time, man. It's neat.
And I'll say this when I give up my seat to Dirty because I need him to have a spotlight. Those who go through pain help more people because they don't want people to experience the pain that they're going through.
Absolutely.
Ty,
Absolutely.
before you go, Ty,
Absolutely.
Can you say anything about your new venture?
So, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
Gotcha.
please.
All right, my
No,
brother.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
No, I want you to sit in front of the award.
I appreciate that, man.
So listen, while we still live,
What up,
I
bro?
normally would say
W.U.D.
whatever Dirty about to say and do, what up, Doe Podtalk don't got nothing to do with it.
The award winning.
But the award-winning podcast don't have nothing to do with it. But I'm gonna change that.
Yeah.
Because the last couple ones been so dope and emotional that we back him 1,000%, and I know that he's gonna be right back. I appreciate it. So this next 5 minutes, please stay tuned. Pay attention to this. This is the Dirty Talk editorial.
Appreciate that. Look, first off, y'all know I pay homage to my guys for allowing me to do this. And each week I try to make it a little more, personal and even get better. So this one I wrote out. It's kind of heartfelt. It's about relationships. They say the divorce rate is at an all-time high. Relationships seem to be based off women want security and a man to provide. Men want a woman who brings them peace. Kids are being raised by GTA and other outsized influences. Social media, TikTok, 30-second sound bites are the new therapeutic means of fixing and advising relationships. People jump from relationship to relationship. The process of building is out. Instant gratification is in. Women are no longer allowed to grow older gracefully. BBL surgery is in. Two-parent households are out. Single-family households are in. Fathers get their kids every other weekend. Moms are working hard and waiting on the child support checks. Mom bashes dad. Dad hates mom and becomes distant. Kids no longer respect themselves, which means they're incapable of respecting each other. So I asked myself, I said, why have my parents been married 56 years? Yes, there was ups and downs, job loss, arguments, but what I saw most of, anything, before gifts at Christmas, the lavish vacations and random getaways, which are now demanded. Conflicts didn't result in violence and separation. I saw a word no one uses anymore. I felt a feeling which is so fleeting, in most cases, no one respects anymore. Love. It was love. My father truly loves my mom, so he stayed and never left his family. My mom never publicly disrespected my pops, and when adversity did happen, instead of putting my pops down, she raised them up. Love is what we need. Love is what we must bring back to families. Love is what's going to save us. People are scared to even mention the word love now. It's like if you say you love somebody, you're soft. If you tell somebody, I'm going to be there for you no matter what because I love you. Because it does not matter about the material things you can provide, but it's the way I feel inside about you. We need this to come back. Families are only going to start to come back and survive when we love each other. children are going to start to respect each other when they know that they can love themselves. They reach out to love others. The reason they say I cry and get emotional is because I still understand the meaning of love.
So,
Thank you.
let me ask you a quick question.
Oh, man. You're going to get better and better every week.
That one right there.
Yeah.
I take my hat. I gotta give you my flowers.
I appreciate
Now, could you look Dice directly in his eyes and tell him how much you love him?
For sure.
No doubt.
My man,
Doing
you
that.
know I love you. We
No,
love
take the shades off.
Okay, we're there. Oh, shit. Don't be don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he want to fuck my image up.
That's bullshit.
I think we're talking read.
That's right. I love you too, man.
That's
That
real
means a
talk,
lot.
man.
I swear, one
No,
thing
that was
about
good,
it,
bro.
Thank you.
I was a little nervous bringing him on the show, but you have proven me wrong in a lot of ways. And when you came up with this idea, I think you put the icing on the cake of
appreciate
this
that.
award-winning podcast because that Dirty Talk editorial at the end,
It's amazing.
it's amazing.
So how many
And I think-
more does he have to have before he prove himself of us supporting it and
No, I just did.
sponsoring?
You know,
it? So
shut up.
We sponsor.
Tony, look, it's
Yes, sir.
important. I love you, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Dice,
Yes, sir.
I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Tom Watkins, I love you, good brother. Hey, you know, I love you to stop calling me 5 times. During the week. You know what I'm saying? But I love you,
Man,
brother.
I love you too, brother. I love everybody in the audience. My godson here, DBT, DVD
Love y'all,
Finals.
for real.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm
Appreciate it.
serious about that. I want us to come back again,
Okay.
and all we talking about is mental health.
Yeah, that's dope.
Okay.
We're putting everything
We
on the
need that.
table with no
Everything on the table.
egos, with nothing.
Oh,
Because, like you said, somebody called you crying.
Yeah.
All it takes is one person
Yeah.
to bring it to light, and
Absolutely.
everything else to follow. Like nobody knows about the conversations me and Dice have all the time.
Right.
And that's just on some men shit, like on
Yeah.
some real shit,
Yeah.
like dog. Look at it like this, because we figure we're both alphas, right? We figure that we can handle it on our own. We can do that shit. No, sometimes you need somebody to throw their hand and be like, yo, dog, look at it like this.
Yeah, it's
real.
Next time, me and you gonna dress up like Ty.
See what I'm saying? You can't fucking wig up. Nice, look, I don't know a shot. Stop this shit. That shit ain't right, man. I know you comfortable under your skin, but dog, what you want? Stop that shit, dog. Don't do this shit no more. Goddamn, man. You have to be fucking stuck, dog. What up, man?
We out of here, man.
Peace.
Hey, we got a fan in the beat. It's called What Up, Doe?
What up, though?
What up, dude?
Boy, get this money. Would you also get this money? Boy, get this money. Would you get this money? Get this money. Get this money.